Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about the hip hop, nightlife, clubs, places to go in the 1990s in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As a lifelong resident and growing up in that era, I definitely have a perspective that I wanted to share. So, as a teen, one of the places when you weren't old enough to get into bars yet was to go to the annual Summerfest held at the Henry Meyer Festival Park down at the lakefront. And in 1991, the radio station 102 FM WLUM had a Club 102 tent at Summerfest. And there a lot of teens would congregate, and it was kind of segregated in a certain way. It seemed like on the east end of the pavilion part, it had a tarp over it with a stage, speakers. You would have most people from the north side, east side, and west side hanging out in that area. And on the western end, you would have most of the people from the south side hanging out. And I do remember seeing a gang-related confrontation there between the two groups. But security broke it up before anything actually happened, so that was good. In 1992, as part of the area, Speech formed a group called Arrested Development, came out with their first album, 3 years, 5 months, and 2 days, which was very successful nationally. They had hits like Tennessee, I Am Everyday People, and a couple others. In 1993, a lot of events took place at the Eagles Club, which was located at 24th and Wisconsin Avenue. So this was right downtown towards the west side of Wisconsin Avenue. And I remember going there in 1993 and seeing an event called Chicago versus Milwaukee Hip Hop Battle. And they had a lot of people performing, breakdancing, rapping, twerking, DJing in order to make this event, which was pretty crowded. So the Eagles Club hosts a lot of different events, from boxing to shows to concerts at 2401 West Wisconsin Avenue, now called The Rave. From 1994 to 1996, I attended teen nights at Club Nitros at 500 North Water Street. This was an event that included 18 to 21 years old, and it had catered mostly to hip hop, rap, R&B music was played there. It was mainly a dance night. A lot of people came. It was crowded. A lot of good times. It also was segregated in a certain way where one end of the room you had more people from the north side, east side, west side, and then the other half you had people from the south side. And there also I witnessed an event where Black and Latino youth fought from across the street at each other. I'm not sure what the cause was, but probably some type of racial or gang tension. In 1995, also attended teen nights at Club Maryland, which was at 788 North Jackson Street. And they also had the same format. Club Maryland, you could see pictures of Marilyn Monroe. It was a little more edgy, a little more upscale. They probably played a little more techno or a little more rock music also in their music. All these places had DJs though playing their music. In 1995, I attended a Planet Soul concert at Serb Hall on 51st in Oklahoma. And they had one hit called Set You Free. And I remember working security there. It was a pretty well-attended event, but only that one-time thing. In 1995, the club My House opened at 514 North Water Street. And they played a lot of hardcore hip-hop rap. This was right down the street from Nitros on Water Street. And it was only open till about 2002. During this time also, we had rave parties taking place in Milwaukee from at least 1993 until whenever, I'm not sure when they ended, but these were hosted by the Drop Bass Network. And you had to purchase tickets at a place called Tie Me Down on Brady Street. And I think the tickets were about $10. And then you got a map, which was located mostly at warehouses. The ones I went to, one was down in the Menominee Valley, right across from Potawatomi, and another one was on the north side. These were underground parties that were technically illegal because of the amount of people. I also went to, in 1996, I also went to Legends Sports Bar and Grill. This was now as an adult at 1118 North 4th Street, right across from the Bradley Center. And that was a pretty fun bar. Half of it was a regular bar, and the other half had a small little dance floor, and that's where they played the hip hop. They had DJs, and that's where people danced, hung out at. In 1997, there was a club called Club Matisse on Oakland and Locust at 804 East North Avenue. The place no longer exists. It was located next to Pizza Man and Oakland Euros restaurant. And it was only open for about a year, but played hip hop, rap music. 97 on was at Luke's Sports Spectacular at 1225 North Water Street. That was a huge place to go to. A lot of DJs, a lot of people. It was crowded every weekend. A lot of dance contests, a lot of fun things to do. I really enjoyed attending events there. A lot of times these places, cater to a diverse crowd. You see every race, ethnicity, origin there. And people had a good time. There wasn't a lot of violence that took place there, besides the events that I named that were real isolated events. As we got older, people attended Victor's nightclub in the 2000 at 1230 North Van Buren Street, downtown. This place was around, I think, since the 60s or 70s and just recently closed and was sold off. So if you like this video, you have anything to add, please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.